Hi people, Darkside here, just going to do some PvP sword fighting. I'll see how my in-game commentary goes. Nightmare, I don't actually know this guy, but he uses a falchion. Everyone knows what the falchion is, because everyone uses a bloody falchion. I don't actually like it that much anymore. As it started, I tried to set up to build a 2x2 on top of a 2x2, but it all fell out. So just break it off and try and gather my board back together. Not what I'm wanting. Trying to just keep everything together right now. That's all that's important. Try and put pieces where they're more likely to hit that, because I can just, once I break the reds, they'll all go down. That was just to try and make a double right there when I break the reds. Am I recording? No. Yeah, all good. I'm down to renowned because I'm having a really bad time. I managed to get back up to GM the other day. I'm starting to shake off my rust. Shake off my rust. Yeah, I'll get legendary back soon. Week or so. There, it'll be the soul slug back up to ultimate. Still got all my old theory. It's just putting everything back into practice, and I'm gonna beat that renowned. As you can see, the yellows built that easy enough. That'll do. That I probably should have commentated on. I'm just trying to find ways to kill her, because her being alive annoys me and is detrimental to my ability. So I'm not trying to build anything too big because of how high up she is. I'm just trying to build small doubles, keep my board empty, because I don't want to attempt to kill her, fail and die. Join up to these blues, that'll make the attack much more powerful. There's no easy way to double that, but it's a decent size, so I'll just send it. I believe I messed up many an opportunity to double it, but I'm not too worried. That when a green falls, they'll all join together. That was annoying. If I did find a way to double that blue, I bet I would have won. with sword fight. Things that I've stopped doing. There's the standard 3x3, 2x2 bingo insta, which I just did, but that was a weird. I don't try and force it, which is what I used to do, because they've taken away the 5-second delay between your attack being sent and it being received. So if someone is, say, 1 piece quicker, they'll crush you. Instead of 5 seconds, 1 piece, like half a second. So it became a lot more speed for a lot more efficient for openers, and I find the 3x3, 2x2 isn't efficient. I try to just wing it. I actually find building it so I break the bottom piece and then hit the piece on top, which will hit a breaker down here, is a decent way of doing things. I'll see, like I break the blue, the green will fall down onto the blue. That you may be asking why I didn't break the green. It's because it's very easy to link it up, and I've got loads of space. That is not easy to link up though, although that does make it a donkey with extra stuff. A powerful attack, he's going to be reeling for a bit. He's going to be linked together pieces instantly, but that's fine. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'll do that. Probably should have put the red on the one spot to the right, because then the yellows in the bottom right would have linked up and the reds would have been one higher. But not to worry, still a double. Oh, I'll fight this person again. A pretty decent board. Ah. Okay. I don't know what is happening right now, but that was a fail. They happen. Sometimes you just have to learn how to work your way back out. Ah, blue does fall down now. Deck. Okay, that was a whole load of inefficiencies right there. That was just terrible building. It happens sometimes. That's annoying. Ah. My commentary of these isn't that good. It's because it's far too fast paced for me to try and keep up. another person I don't remember. Order Flip I do recognise. He plays quite a lot. He's alright, you can string attacks. Other interesting things. Towards the late game, it's actually a lot more effective to go for combos than in the early game, I find. Because in the early game, everyone has an empty board, and Disruption is very useful. Towards the late game, Destruction is less useful because they recognise your sprinkle pattern, and they tend not to have as much space, so your attacks are more useful. I don't know what this build is. I just need to break. I need to break. That build was going wrong, so I just looked for a quick way to break it. You may have heard me say the words "I need to break" repeatedly. If a build looks really inefficient to you, just try and send something. It will usually diminish the strength of their attack. There are rare occasions where it doesn't, but in those occasions you're probably screwed anyway. I was in a dangerous position. I was just trying to build my way out right there. It didn't much happen. Well, it did happen. Oh, thank God. Well, a decent board to die with. As you can see there, all these colours are mostly linked up, which means that you had good board management, and that's something that you have to try and work on. There are certain swords which it is very difficult to do it with, and it is the monochromatic swords, but really they do suck. They require a certain level, a certain type of play which is very reliant on breakers. It's not even breaker droughts. It can be, you just have to have a consistent attack style, and you can sort that out mildly by saving breakers and breaking them at useful points, but still I don't like them. They're annoying to fight with and annoying to play against, and they're just boring. Give me a good straight up battle any day of the week. I'm fighting Order Flip again. I didn't actually want to build that because that's going to create a 3x3, although it's unlikely to hit properly now. Well, the 3x3 is likely to be wasted because there's too many swords on the board. So I should have just brought 2 single swords, which would actually probably, unless, yeah, which is vaguely likely to have the 3x3 fall down the middle. It probably came eventually. Was I waiting on a red? I was probably waiting on something. Breaker Droughts. Breaker Droughts. He had... I have no idea who that is. Yeah, the thing with Breaker Droughts is it also gives you a decent chance to build up combos. Because if you're running out of space, you've got nowhere to put your other breakers. You may as well make doubles, triples, bingos. And if you have good board management, like I said, you're keeping it so there's not like 2 over here, 2 over here, a block over there, things like that, and they're all broken apart by other colours. And you just got solid colours, except for small bits where you're still building. Then you're all good. You just need to put your junk pieces in decent spots. Really? Just waiting for an opponent. It's usually a bit busier at this time, but it's Friday, so it happens. Cerulean is not the busiest of oceans. I was Grand Master the other day, just yesterday, and I've only lost 2 fights. Order flip again. He likes giving me 1k. As you can see, I've placed the green down at the side, so when these greens fall, easy combo. Almost did that one wrong. and because of the fact I placed the yellow near the bottom, I could have just got that yellow, joined these reds together. Quick triple, quite a lot of sprinkles, big swords. Good attack. You're wondering why I wager 1k? It's just an easy way for me to keep track of how much I've earned. This whole double up thing I don't do until you win. But I started off at 27k today. So I'm a total of 3 up. I also, actually, I lost 2,500 to someone because I decided to bet more. I really should stop doing that. So yeah, I'm quite a few up to date. It's not been the best sword fighters. Let's see who's on my party's list. Rebel Dog is a decent sword fighter if I recall correctly, but I've not seen him on the board for a very long time. Volva's pretty good. Wody is good. Before I went inactive, he was legendary. He's probably having a rough patch right now. I know nothing about Figure Daddy. Let's have a look. I probably met him through sword fighting, or Breaking Kings. Anyway. Gibble's there as well. I usually beat Gibble even though he's GM. I see that anchovy guy going along. Last time me and Gibble fought, he won actually. I do often switch around. I think the most I wager right now is about 5k, because if I lose 6 fights then I've got no money. That's Accolade gone. Black Hammer. I recognise Black Hammer. He's also a sword fighter, I'm sure. Okay, let's try and do some little tips for sword fighting. Make sure you sit up straight. Right now I've got my feet up on a little cabinet to the side, but as soon as the sword fight's going to start, I'll sit up straight in front of it, look directly on it. I don't know how, it just makes me sword fight better because I can reach my keyboard fine from here. Try and plan your next piece appropriately. Don't panic. I missed that about to start. You may think I'm only linking together 2, but I'm not, because I'm gonna bring yellows up on top of there. That's a little trick, and quite a lot of sprinkles. That'll be annoying for him to clear out. Follow up with a quick double, which is nice. You may have noticed, but I use a skull dagger. The sprinkles for my attacks are pretty good, but that amount of sprinkles would be good no matter what sword you use. That'll be a quick triple with a horizontal. He broke most of his original attack, otherwise that would have been a lot better. I now need to break the greens, the green blocking out that red. That'll give me some space to work with. Got it. I'm going to break the one at the bottom because then that'll make a triple with extra sprinkles. And then I can use that to create an easy combo. I don't know what colour that would be. I don't know what colour that would have been on the yellow at the side, but I would have just linked it up if it wasn't yellow. Used it to break the combo. If it was the colour I was originally going to bring up the combo with on this left, top left, that would have been easy because I would have just joined it up, placed the yellow above it, break that colour would fall. All good. I think I'm going to try for one more sword fight. I got any other little tricks? Any other little tricks? I can't be bothered to fight Shannon again. Little tricks. 3x3s, even if they're single, they're still pretty powerful because they will block out the entire left side of the board if you double them or triple them. If it's a 3x3, you have to get it at least double so it can actually do something, because it does a shitty horizontal, I think. No, just a 2x something, but it messes out pieces and it's nowhere near as good. But if you double it or add a layer on, it's pretty good. 3x4s high, 3 bottom, 4 high. They're really powerful even if you get a double, because that is 8 blocks and it's only 13 blocks high. So it has to hit on top of 5 and it'll be up to the top. If you exclude sprinkles, which are usually added on. Alright, easy base for a combo right here. And then I need to place a green right there, and then it looks like I'll be fighting Accolade soon. I can only assume that he sword fights. Not what I wanted, but it'll do. let's just build this one up. Now that, there's no point doubling it because most of it would just be wastage. Although the rest of it won't. I know I said there's no point doubling it, but if it was there like that and it was my only real way out, then of course just double it. Yeah, I beat you like every time, mate. You really shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Hope for the best. Don't get the best. That'll do. I won't try for much more than that. Easy basis to build greens on, which drop there. That's alright. I don't know why I have order flip on my heart. He always bitches about when I beat him at sword fight. Get better, my friend. Get better. I bet his board was terribly built up as well. Didn't leave himself enough openings. Wasn't fast enough. I got to the breaker first, which is why I won. I think that'll do unless another one comes along. Yeah, dark side, renowned. I'll get my ultimate back soon. Suspect in a month or two. I've flicked up into GM, which will means that I'll probably be able to stabilise in there pretty soon. within a week, and then a couple of weeks for legendary, depending on how much I play. So yeah, a bit over a month I'll probably have my ultimate back, which will be good. It will make me happy, as it is. That's dark side. Signing out.